Best defensive squads in the NBA. This figures to be a low-scoring affair.
But it should be an entertaining one, Kevin. And if you're a fan of high-intensity, high-energy defense, there's a lot to love about this matchup.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Randall out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point. Now here's McDaniels. Trains the three-pointer.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
The Celtics on offense. Tatum draws the double. Brown kicks to White. And there's the defensive 3-second call. The Celtics shooting their first free throw this game.
And they shot 81% from the line last season as a team. So you really can't find fault with what they're able to do there.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. Pass to Tatum. Brown outside. 6 on the shot clock. The Celtics need to get a shot off from past the arc. Porzingis can't hit.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
To the inside. Edwards, no good.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Over in the corner, Conley. And a miss there on the triple. The Celtics have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. And the basket by Tatum.
How about those nifty moves from Tatum? So crafty with the rock.
Here's Randall. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Holiday, the pass to Porzingis. White with it. The Celtics working the ball around now. Brown kicks to Holiday. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Gotta respect the range of Holiday if you're the D, showing he can hurt you from that area.
A floater. Gobert with the block, and they're able to recover. Good.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Yeah, you think you gotta stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Now here's Edwards. Pass to Conley for 3. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. And this is his second trip to the line in the game. That free throw good from Drew Holiday. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Tatum against Randall. Right side Tatum. And again, it's Boston converting.
Oh, that's just a smooth jump shot. Tatum has such a deep arsenal. So many different ways to score.
Timberwolves trail by 8. Gobert the screen. And it's Conley penetrating. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Here's McDaniels. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. And here's Tatum for 3. Julius Randle with the rebound. And Randle has got the ball here for Minnesota. Conley finds Randle. Back to Conley. Shoots the 3. That's in, coming off an assist from Randle.
I'll tell you, you give Conley the ball and trust him to make the right decision.
Porzingis sets the pick for Holiday. Shoots from the baseline. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Conley with the 3. That one doesn't drop. Celtics leading by 5. Pass to Holiday. Stolen by McDaniels. It's stolen by White. Here's Tatum, and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
And when Gobert is playing with this kind of aggression on that end, there aren't many better at defending.
Conley with the 3. Knocks down the three ball. Conley's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Timberwolves.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Now here's Brown. Still scoreless. 5 on the clock. Fades. Tatum no good.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Randall dishes to Gobert.
And the length of Gobert can be so difficult to deal with. And that's why you have to be physical with him on defense.
It's his first trip to the line.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
Minnesota making a switch here. DiVincenzo's checked in. Timberwolves trail. 1:04 left in the first quarter of the game. And here is McDaniel. Shot on the wing. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. They need this one. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Look, that was good defense, but Brown, he's just too good and just continues all the way through.
Pass to DiVincenzo. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Celtics leading by 3. On the wing, Brown. Edwards defending. Brown's shot is good. Brown's got his second basket.
Muscling that one in. JB is a strong individual.
Randall surveying the D. And that does it for the first quarter. Celtics lead by 5. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. They've got Dante DiVincenzo. Miller is out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Reed, and it's Edwards in at the 2-guard spot.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
Hauser the pass to Tatum. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Einard's checked in.
And I like that. Edwards comes off the pick, keeps his options open, and then just makes the right read.
Here's Pritchard, still without a basket. Nice ball movement by Boston. Pass to Hauser. Here's the 3. Sinks the three-pointer.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Timberwolves trail by 3. Alexander Walker with the ball. Here's DiVincenzo. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. DiVincenzo's got 5 points now this quarter. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Rebound by Alexander Walker.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And you hear, Richard, about players dunking and putting a hurting on the rim. But that iron sometimes can put a hurting on a player's hands too, right?
Oh, and then when you get older, those landings, they can start It hurt too. End of the day, there's a price to be paid for all that high-flying and rim wrecking, and it's worth it.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Zinkis, he's checked in for Horford. And it's Holiday in for Torrey Craig. And then for Minnesota, Gobert, he's checked in for Alexander Walker. And it's Conley in for Dante DiVincenzo. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Alexander Walker's checked in. Here's Pritchard, over by Conley. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Pritchard. No scoring in this one. Pass to Holiday. 6 to shoot. Tatum setting the pick for Holiday. Over Edwards. The shot by Holiday, no good. Minnesota's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. The muscle from Edwards.
And unbothered by the contact inside, Edwards plays the game with so much physicality.
Now Holiday, he has 5. The three-pointer is right on target. Holiday's got the game tied up here for the Celtics.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Outside Conley. Edwards against Holiday. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. And he drives in, and Edwards slams it in.
Aggressive drive by Edwards, going into attack mode on that one.
Out left to the wing. Pass to Hauser. Outside Tatum. A 15-footer. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. Now here's Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Holiday. Inside. Gobert can't hit. Boston's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Hauser misses. For Minnesota, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. Gobert the pass to Alexander Walker. Outside Conley. Launches a 3. Rebound Boston. Tatum's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Hauser. Drilled from 11 feet out. Hauser's got 5 points so far. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Edwards against Holiday. Edwards dishes to Gobert. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
And the big man from France, Gobert, a menace around the rim.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. .11 left to play in the first half. Celtics passing it around. DiVincenzo against Holiday. Three-pointer, Horford. It's hauled in by Shannon.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Horford against Reed. Pass to DiVincenzo. No good from outside.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough 3.
White. And Holiday kicks to White. Gets an open look and hits.
Man, Holiday puts a lot of pressure on the defense. Often it's with his scoring, but right there, making a play for someone else.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Back to DiVincenzo. Clock at 6. To the middle. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Assisted.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. There's Brown with the three. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Minnesota on top. They lead by a bucket. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll. They're thinking about the shot.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. One of the stories here, Drew Holiday getting it done today.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
The small and power forwards, the star pair of Brown and Tatum. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Porzingis in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the Boston foul. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch. And that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Holiday against Conley. Yep, that one goes. Holiday's got it all tied up now for the Celtics.
Able to absorb contact. Holiday is not someone that is prone to lose focus on these tough takes.
To the inside. And Gobert with the basket on the assist from Randall. Gobert's got 7.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Now here's Tatum. He has 6. To the right side. The wide open look here for Porzingis. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
And Porzingis will make you pay if you collapse off of him. That's just inviting trouble.
Gobert with a screen for Randall. There's the drive. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
It's a close game here in Boston. Tatum passes to Holiday. Tatum with a screen on Conley. Holiday inside the line. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Edwards. Pass to Randall. Out to Edwards. Randall with a screen for Edwards. Back to Randall. Porzingis with the block.
And just fast off the floor to challenge shots. Porzingis, this helps him get a lot of blocks like that one.
Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Mike Conley. Shot clock at 6. Up top, Edwards, guarded by Holiday. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Now here is Holiday. He's got 10. Outside Tatum. That's to Porzingis. Gobert with the defensive effort.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Now DiVincenzo. Off target from outside. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Pritchard, he's checked in for the Celtics.
Coming onto the floor for the Celtics.
And the Celtics with possession here. And rejection by McDaniel. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession.
Boston ball.
And here's Tatum for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Tatum's got 9. Timberwolves have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. to DiVincenzo. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got 3 assists in the game. The Celtics have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Down low. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And what a luxury to run pick and roll with Porzingis. And he can roll to the basket or pop out for that jump shot.
Pass to McDaniels. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. And here is DiVincenzo. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks for rain. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
On the wing, Brown. Knocks it loose. And stolen by DiVincenzo.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Brown against Edwards.
2 minutes.
Pass to Gobert. Randall with the ball. Gobert with a screen on Tatum. Randall shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And Randall's never been one to back down from physical play inside. And he's not going to start now.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Both good from the line that time.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Holiday surveying the floor. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Rebound, Minnesota. 1:29 left to play in the third. Shot from the top of the key. Rebounded by Hauser. Boston trailing. And here is Brown. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
A wing who wants to pound it down low. Brown earns a trip to the line.
The Celtics shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And the Celtics making a change here. Cornette's checked in. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Clark, he's checked in for Mike Conley. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Pass to DiVincenzo. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. DiVincenzo's got the lead up to 3 now for Minnesota. Pritchard passes to Brown. Here's Cornette. Celtics passing it around. 6 to shoot. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Gotta stay down on that pump fake because Brown will go right into the contact.
For Boston, they have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts. Edwards has come in for Minnesota. He hits the second from the line.
You gotta respect the mind Brown has for the game. Both ends of the floor, he is so good at spotting the opening and taking advantage.
Now here's Randall. He's got 6. Pass to Clark. Back to Randall. Clark sets a screen for Randall. Yes! And the foul. That one on Horford.
Just naturally strong. We've seen more than one defender sort of just bounce off Randall. He's used to it.
The Timberwolves have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6. That free throw good from Randall. Here's Brown. 7 points in the game. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. 3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. First free throw is good.
Jaylen Brown at the line for...
And Brown drops them both. Randall against Horford. Pass to DiVincenzo. And it's off from 3-point range. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Timberwolves lead by 3. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. Three tenths quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Celtics trail by 3. On the court for Minnesota. Naz Reid out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. Then there's Edwards. And it's Garza in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Brushing off the contact look. The dude is strong. When he gets in there, it's easy. That's an easy bucket.
They set the screen. Here's Edwards. And there's the drive.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Here's Pritchard. And the basket is good.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Edwards looking it over. There's Anthony Edwards. And the baseline jumper, no good. Boston's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9.
From the moment he stepped into this league, Jason Tatum has been a difference maker. Every team in the league is looking for guys like him. Long, athletic, and most importantly, winners.
And team-wide, they've been terrific from the line here. Just one of those nights when the confidence has spread from one player to the next.
The Celtics making a switch here. Holiday's checked in. Joe Ingles, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Mike Conley comes in for Alexander Walker. We've seen some great competition in this one.
Yeah, 7 already in the game, and I think it shows you how well these two teams match up with one another.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
An active scorer, whenever Tatum forces the issue and goes at the defense, they have to compromise.
Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Al Horford. The Timberwolves also with the sub. Clark's checked in.
It's not often you see him fail to deliver at the line like this.
And it's in there. And now it's a 3-point Minnesota lead.
That was just a perfect possession, getting it in tight for the high percentage shot.
Here's Pritchard over by Conley. Clark against Craig. 4 on the shot clock. Pass to Pritchard from outside the arc. DiVincenzo with the rebound. Timberwolves leading by 3. Conley finds Reid. Edwards against Tatum. Here is Edwards. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. Bangs home the trifecta. DiVincenzo's got the lead up to 6 now for the Timberwolves. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. The Timberwolves have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Outside Conley. Pass to DiVincenzo. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. DiVincenzo's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Timberwolves. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Boston making some changes. Porzingis is checked in for Luke Cornett. Brown comes in for Torrey Craig. And it's White in for Pritchard. And then for Minnesota, Gobert, he's checked in for Reid. Julius Randle comes in for Clark. And it's McDaniels in for Mike Conley. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, able to listen in on what Joe Mazzulla was going over with his team. He told the players, you guys are too talented to be playing this lackadaisical. Push the ball up the floor, get out on the break, and get to the fast break. Guys, we'll see if they can get it done.
Okay, David, thanks. Now here's Randle. Here's McDaniels. They grab their own miss. Gobert with it. It's stolen by Brown. And now it's Brown running. He can go all the way and finish off by Brown.
There you go, JB. I love his confidence. One of his strongest traits.
Edwards against White. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Just 5 to shoot. A 3 for DiVincenzo. Rebound by the Celtics.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough 3.
Here's Tatum. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.